Hi there. Today we're going to do a quick walk through the greenhouse. As you can see, the tomatoes are really coming on strong now. They are approximately 4 feet tall, and all of them are getting blossoms on them. I've trimmed a lot of the bottom leaves off. The goal is to kind of make them into tomato trees. Just about every one of these plants now have blossoms. Leave the door open on my greenhouse so that the bees can have at it. I've got an immense amount of variety here. These are those Russian ones a friend of mine gave me, and they've got some of the biggest stalks I've seen. And they're also doing what they're supposed to be doing. I even have tomatoes have occurred already, and these are called sun sugars, and as soon as they get a little bit bigger and a little sweeter, I'll start eating them. I'm going to actually be transplanting every one of these plants here this next week into 5-gallon pots. So I will have probably 25 tomato plants. This is the exciting thing. We've got Cascade and Chinook hops. We're going to actually be growing some hops. We're going to be transplanting these next door onto our pergola here very quickly. Pineapple are doing quite well. They haven't died yet. I haven't killed them off. And so far they are succeeding in growth. So, what else do we have to show today? We have, this is from the Oregon OSU Feeding the Families group. We got a grow bag and some grab bag seeds of lettuce, and they have just outperformed everything. I'm going to have to get some more of these grow bags. They really seem to be a nice way of doing it. And here again is yet another good stocky tomato that's producing blossoms. And here very quickly we'll also have some tomatoes. And we leave the door open so that our friendly bees can get in here and pollinate, which they have. I've got some good celery that's about ready to go in the ground. I've got some marigolds that I'm going to be planting along with the Johnny Jump Ups up front. I've got my little orphan tomatoes that seem to be hanging in there, and yet some more echinacea. And I have 2 black-eyed Susan and a few more marigolds left to put in the ground. I've got some basil that's going to go out in some pots. So we're really kind of doing a clean out of the greenhouse in preparation in a couple of weeks to get ready to start my sets for my fall and winter crops. We have chives, we have leeks, and we have onions that will be going in here fairly quickly. And we have our Jimmy Darndello, and yes, those are very tiny little peppers growing on this. So we've got, look at that little tiny blossom, and the bees have been doing their work, so I've got tiny little peppers on that. I'm very excited about it. So that's our greenhouse tour.